Honeybee. A honeybee is a type of insect that is known for its role in pollination and, in particular, for producing honey and beeswax. Honeybees are social insects and live in colonies or hives, where they work together to gather nectar from flowers and to care for their young. They are important to both the environment and to agriculture, as they play a crucial role in the pollination of many crops. The lifespan of a honeybee depends on its role in the colony and the time of year. Here are some typical lifespans. Queen honeybee, 2 to 5 years. Worker honeybee, 4 to 9 weeks, in the summer, to several months, in the winter. Drone honeybee, several weeks, in the summer, to several months, in the winter. It's important to note that the lifespan of a honeybee can be affected by various factors, such as disease, pests, environmental conditions, and availability of food. Honeybees exhibit a range of behaviors that are important to the functioning of their colony. Some key behaviors include foraging. Worker bees search for and collect nectar, pollen, and other resources to bring back to the colony. Communication. Honeybees use various dances and other forms of communication to share information about the location of food and other resources. Division of labor. Different types of honeybees have different roles in the colony, such as caring for the young, guarding the hive, and foraging. Swarm behavior. When a colony becomes too large, the queen bee and a portion of the worker bees will leave the hive and form a new colony elsewhere. These behaviors are crucial for the survival of the colony and help to ensure that the colony functions efficiently and effectively. Here are some interesting facts about honeybee life. Honeybees are social insects and live in large colonies or hives, with a queen bee, worker bees, and drones. Worker bees are female and perform all tasks necessary for the survival of the colony, such as foraging for food, caring for the young, and maintaining the hive. Drones are male and their sole purpose is to mate with a queen from another colony. Honeybees have a highly organized society and divide labor among members of the colony. A honeybee colony can contain up to 60,000 individual bees. Honeybees are known for their ability to produce honey and beeswax, which they use to store food and build the structures of the hive. Honeybees are important pollinators, playing a key role in the pollination of many crops and wild plants. Honeybees have been kept by humans for their honey and beeswax for thousands of years. Honeybees are threatened by a variety of factors, including disease, pests, habitat loss, and pesticide use, and their populations have declined in recent decades. Honey bee diet. The diet of honeybees primarily consists of nectar, pollen, and royal jelly. Nectar. Honeybees collect nectar from flowers and bring it back to the colony, where it is used to produce honey. Pollen. Honeybees also collect pollen from flowers, which is a source of protein for the colony. Royal jelly. Royal jelly is a special food produced by worker bees that is fed to the queen bee and to developing larvae. In addition to these primary food sources, honeybees may also feed on honey and bee bread, a mixture of pollen and nectar that is stored in the hive, as well as water to dilute the nectar and regulate the temperature and humidity of the hive. It's worth noting that a well-balanced diet is important for the health and survival of the honeybee colony, and a lack of adequate food can weaken the colony and make it more susceptible to disease and other threats. Honeybees are typically brown or black, with yellow or orange markings. The exact color of a honeybee can vary depending on the species and subspecies, but the most common coloration is a dark brown or black body with yellow or orange stripes. The queen bee is typically larger than the worker bees and may have a slightly different color pattern. The drones are typically larger than the workers and have a more rounded, hairy appearance. It's worth noting that the coloration of honeybees serves as a form of protection, with their dark color helping to absorb heat and their bright markings serving as a warning to potential predators. Honeybee mating, or drones mating with the queen, is an essential part of the life cycle of the colony. Here is a general overview of the process. Drone emergence. Drones emerge from the hive during the spring and summer months, when the colony is most active. Drone congregation areas. Drones will gather in specific areas, known as drone congregation areas, where they wait for a queen to fly by. Mating flight. When a queen flies by, one or more drones will mate with her in flight. Mating process. The drone will grasp the queen's thorax with his reproductive organs and transfer his sperm to her. After mating, the drone will die shortly after mating, as the act of mating causes his reproductive organs to become detached from his body. It's important to note that the queen will mate with several drones during her lifetime, storing their sperm in a specialized organ called the sperm theca. The queen will then use the stored sperm to fertilize her eggs for the rest of her life. Honeybee mating plays a crucial role in maintaining the genetic diversity of the colony, and a well-mated queen is essential for the continued health and success of the colony.